these top 3 tribes, Benjamin, Judah, and Levi, they the ones that led the way, man.
Yeah.
You know, they started doing it first, and then all the rest of these
Tribes
tribes
follow.
followed. You know what I'm saying?
And if,
And whether it be going to whoring after other gods, or you know what I'm saying, or just being adulterous women, period, man.
And you wonder why the main curse went toward those three head women and then tribes. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why they're in this condition that they're in right now, because like the scripture says, to whom much is given, much is required. You know what I mean? So you should have known better. So if because you went off, the Most High deal with you the worst way, in the worst possible way.
Yeah. Not to share that, because all the tribe women are wicked, but those 3 main tribes, they're far more worse. When you go out to the store, who's the loudest one you hear in this goddamn store?
I got that too.
Go down to 14.
No, I got this one right here.
Oh, okay.
This is,
man.
Because the same chapter, Ecclesiastes 26 and 14, a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord.
Like that?
and see that, and then I'm gonna match you with this one. This is Proverbs 9 and 13. It says, "A foolish woman is clamorous; she is simple and knoweth nothing."
Let me back you up. Ecclesiasticus 36 verse 24. He that beget for wife beget a possession, a help like unto himself, in the pillars of rest.
Yeah.
Hey.
You see, think about it. You know, silence. I mean, and imagine if a woman were to keep their mouth shut. If the woman could just shut up for one entire year, there may be peace in the so-called black community. but black women don't know how to keep their goddamn mouth shut, and they do not know how to keep their leg closed. You know. But just like I said before, man, you see, that's the reason why Yahushua said, "Wise up, ye daughter that are at ease," because you woman, your tribulation is gonna be far more worse compared to the men, because the men they were born for survival. Once hunger starts kicking in, they have that instant survival.
Yeah,
they're gonna do anything.
It's all gonna come back.
That's right. That spirit's gonna come back. They're gonna do anything they can to survive. But what your woman can't do, you ain't gonna be able to do shit. But yell and scream and ask for help, get all emotional, down 911, and when you think about it, the same cause that's gonna come to your house, they're gonna end up whipping you.
Yeah. There you go.
Because that's what happened to New Orleans.
That's it.
You know, the gangsters happened to New Orleans. Bitches calling 911, please come and help me. Same cause came to your equipment, rob your house and whip your ass. You know, and that's that tribulation, and that's that judgment coming for you, woman. Oh, go ahead.
This is
and when I say that woman again, I'm speaking for all you tribes.
okay.
But men, you 3 tribes, you fucking nigga woman, man. Y'all gonna get it, man. Go ahead.
First Peter.
So lucky, y'all. You just like I've been on one nigga woman.
That's his first.
I know, man. Go ahead, man.
First Peter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinners appear? You want me to read it again?
Go ahead.
Let me read it again. First Peter 4 verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua?
That obey not the gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Now think about it. What's going to be the end of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua? You know when they start throwing a lot of you jigs out there, I'm speaking for both men and women now, they're gonna be torturing a lot of you jigs in that prison camp. Yeah, wait till the movie Saw. You ever watch Saw 1, Saw 2, Saw 3?
What's the other one? Hostile. Wait
till they put in those torture movies in theater for. That's the guy they're gonna be using to torture you chicks out there. You know?
Is the Lord also bringing to your mind the remembrance, man?
Yeah, that's
judgment.
The judgment. Because a lot of you chick refuse to go by the word. instead of doing the right way, you're doing the opposite way of what Yahweh is telling you to do. And when that time come, for that judgment to come, a lot of you just gonna either end up dead in the martial law, dead of starvation, or dead in the concentration camp by torture. They don't Esau love torturing people. They're gonna torture you just to death slowly.
What's that movie with Samuel Jackson?
Yes, Samuel. I forgot.
What's it called? It's what's this movie?
It escapes me right now.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean.
I know what you're talking about, but I just can't remember.
Yeah, because there's a movie that Samuel Jackson plays in when he was torturing the father, and he was going to threaten to torture them little kids. You think the same is not going to happen to a lot of you out there, especially you just have daughters and sons?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
You think he's not going to do that to you? He's just going to allow you kids, going to torture you kids too.
That's right.
Wow, for your face, going to torture your daughters and your son, and that's that ultimate judgment. Not the ultimate judgment. The ultimate judgment will be that nuclear missile.
Second death, right?
Yeah, that second fiery death.
Right.
Because the Most High is not playing game. That's why the Most High said, "Woe to you, woman that are with a child."
Unthinkable.
You know, because you
unthinkable. Yeah, come.
that's the name of it. Unthinkable. He said, "Woe unto you, woman that are with a child," because you can't even begin to think of the thing that they're gonna be doing to your kid that last day.
Unthinkable. Yeah. Unthinkable. That's something you can't even think of.
Yeah, so you can't even fathom. You see, that's a good title for that movie. Unthinkable.
It was the unthinkable.
You know how they were torturing this guy. The guy was taking it. He said, "Yeah. So what?" Until they start bringing their kids in, and they start torturing his kid, and that's when he break down. You know, they see. I'm telling you, man, that day of judgment is coming.
Yeah.
And
if I miss something too, the Most High is the ultimate judge. He knows your fear.
He knows.
It's gonna basically bring you to your knees, just to show you how powerful he is. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And
what you think the nigga woman fear is? Not having no food, all right? Not being able to take care of herself. As far as like beauty wise and everything like that. Third thing I fear is not having, the man to be over her. You know what I'm saying? That's her biggest fear, to have a man over her. So the Most High is going to have all those terrors come true for her, because what's going to happen is she's going to have to turn to a man to be over her.
Some fear of being raped.
You're telling me, with all that fear you have in your mind, the Most High could actually make it happen, and he's gonna make it. That's what the scripture said, that
He's the king of terror.
King of terror. That's why Yahweh said that, they should seek me early, but they're not gonna find me, and I'm gonna laugh when your calamity comes. And I mean, and you woman out there, all that ease, the Most High is gonna laugh at your destruction. Because the Most High is only seeking, because of course they're gonna be righteous women out there, but the majority of you women, or you Israelite women, you're gonna be walking that wide gate that leads to destruction.
You know, they're already in it.
And they're already in it.
Hey,
they're already in it.
Let me just bring it up, bro. Perfect.
We've seen today with the nigga woman sticking up for the LGBTQ community. That's number one. Number two is how you just everything. A gift destroyed the heart. Okay, y'all done took in every gift that the white man has posed towards you, and that's going to destroy you, man. That's going to be your downfall. Right? Go ahead, bro.
Let me read it. Second Ezra 7, almost to the verse 1. And when I had made a need of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which has been sent unto me the night before. And he said unto me, Up, Ezra, and hear the word that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow, and like a river, who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to hold it. If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?
That's right.
Basically, there is also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. That's about the kingdom, right? And the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go their own.
Yeah, it's like walking. Yeah, you ever watch on the TV shows, right? How they show a man put a big stake, long stake in a 2-tower building,
Yeah.
and he's walking in between it, you know, to balance it out and hoping that. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like you walk in a tightrope. You got fire on the left side, water on the right side, and if you fall to either of them, you fall in the water, you're gonna drown. You fall in the fire, you can get burned up. The only way to get through is to balance yourself out, walk straight to that narrow path. And to get to that narrow path is through hardship. You know, you're gonna have to learn to suffer for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
Beautiful, you said that, because the narrow path represent the truth. You know, you got to hold on to the truth, and you just keep on running with it. You know what I mean? Just don't let it go. You know what I mean? That's why we are the soldiers. We are prisoners of hope. Yep. In the hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach. Yep. Verse 9. If the city now were given into a man for inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so is our portion, because for the sakes I made the world. See, everything is created for our sake. The whole world is created for our sake, right? Even the Bible says. And when Adam transgressed my statute, then was my decree that is done. Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, full of sorrow and travail. They are but few and evil, full of peril, and very painful. For the entrance of the elder world were wide and sure, and brought immortal fruit. If then they that live, that's a point though. Verse 14. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid out for them. Basically, like. And once you're on the truth, you're gonna face adversity, tribulation. You know what I mean? You gotta. That's why we said earlier, we are married to the truth, because this truth is all we have. You know, we gotta
be faithful to it.
Yeah, the Revelation 25 said, what's that? Be faithful unto death, and I'll give you.
That's when Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. If you could get that real quick,
Revelation 2:25. It says.
No, Revelation 2:10.
No, I said 2:25.
You sure?
Yeah, it is.
Faithful unto death.
Yeah.
Towards the throne.
Okay, yeah. 2:25, Revelation 2:25. But that which he have already hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keep my work unto the end, to him will I give power over the nation. Basically, right? Just hold on to the truth.
You gotta remain faithful. We're gonna be all tested.
Hey,
so if the men of the Lord are gonna be tested, imagine these women.
Hey,
that's true. And can you also be in verse 10 too? 2 and 10.
2 and 10. Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, which is the white man, the goddamn devil, the Bible speaks of, shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
Yeah, be thou faithful to them, and I will give thee a crown of life. You know, because like we like there's some of us who's gonna end up dead.
Hey,
you know, but you know what? But at least we're gonna die for the sake of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, but at the same time, a lot of you niggas in the world, you know, including you women, you know, you're gonna choose to take that easy route, you know, that easy way out. But guess what? That easy way out is still gonna lead you to your destruction.
It's a lose-lose situation.
It's a lose-lose situation. You take the RFID chip, you still not gonna be safe. You don't take it, you still dead.
You take that RFID chip, you got a VIP party with missiles.
That's right.
That's your judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because like these women are not faithful, and they're so used to being, you know, given. They take the handouts of the government. So once there's no food, once they can't feed themselves, feed their children, it's either if they overcome and they pass through the famine, and they're gonna just go for that chip to feed them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna feed themselves, and it's like we're saying, it's a lose-lose situation. You can't do nothing, but your only hope of salvation is to seek a man of the Lord who follows the ways of the Bible. You know what I'm saying?
You know, you said like we're gonna be tested. We basically gonna have to prove our faith. You know, John. Let me read it. Revelation 20 verse 4. And I saw a throne, and they that sat upon it and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the soul of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua Mashiach, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their head, and they live and reign with Yahushua Mashiach 1,000 years. Basically, yeah, this short man is all we have, man. If it comes to death, man, so be it, man.
I'm sure
we'll have a lot, you know what I mean? So be it, man.
I'm sure there's gonna be a few watchers from now that's gonna want to choose death and watch the Almighty chip, because even the Maccabees, the mother when it's overturned died, and she cursed the king and said, I would have died, and then they eat that pork. So I'm sure those same righteous women are back here today, and I'm sure some's gonna choose to die while they take that chip. But there's only a few righteous women, but you're not gonna find a whole lot of them here in the United States of America. They're here, but it's gonna be hard to find them, you know. But like I said before, you know, like we are in the last day, you know, and right now this is the time of war. And famine is about to hit this country like a brick, because very soon when the economy collapses, all jobs will be closed and all shops will be closed. You ain't gonna have no benefit at all. You know, Donald Trump's already passing that bill. That bill's already put into play. That's why they have military troops training a certain part of the United States. And people wondering why is this a helicopter?
They're standing on training, right?
Yeah, the standing army. Why do you think that? They're making preparation for what's to come, because they know that there's going to be a war within this country any day now. Because civil war. Why is those movies out there for? Movies like The Road, or the TV show like The Walking Dead. All them shows they put out there on TV, letting you know what's going to take place. People are going, in the purge. People are going to stop taking on and start fighting.
Well, the elites know what's going on.
They know what's
going to happen.
That's
right. Our people just lost
so
the
simple.
sauce.
That's why
figured it out.
That's why Jeremiah, the Lord said, my people are sort as children. They're stupid. They don't know, you know.
Right. They don't want to know, man.
They don't want to know, man.
So, you know, we could beat this topic with a stick. You know what I'm saying? To make it more, you know, vivid in the heads of people. Or we can beat a dead horse to death, so to speak. I would say that. But you know, it all goes back to, like the brother said, our people are childish children, and they still are. You know what I'm saying? Like the only ones that's waking up are the elect. The elect, the remnant of the Most High, man. We notice the errors of our ways. We coming back to the spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know, we know that it's not in our hands to do things. It's in the Most High's hands.
That's right. Say something. The main point of this video, because the topic we were talking about the women, and I believe you said if we got to get chastised, if we got to humble ourselves and seek the Lord and follow the order, women too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is why we did this video for the women who are going to humble themselves and try and put their best foot forward to try to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments, and follow the order. You know, this is the only way all of us can seek salvation. And when I say all of us, the elect, not every Israelite. You know what I'm saying?
That's why, because if you're a man that's in the truth, for a lot of you women that's trying to be faithful, that want to do right, if you're a man that's in the truth, that's suffering, yeah, you must be willing to suffer with him too. Because nowadays you got women, you know, because their men lost everything, they suddenly leave the man behind, go find another man. You know, and guess what? Those same men that left you brothers, they're gonna be seeking you brothers 10 times or more, because there's gonna be a time.
The same woman.
It'll be the same woman. You're gonna be looking for that ball, because they'll be like, you please take me back, please take me back. But you know what? The Most High is gonna block that door, just like in the deal of Noah. He's gonna block that door. He's not gonna let the woman in that house.
So we're just doing this out of love, you know.
But you know what I mean? Yeah, that
doing this out of love. It's time
love,
for women to wake up.
That's right. Love and warning, because it's that's what we're doing. Like brother said, love. We're warning you people out of love. You know, and ultimately the Most High is using us to warn you people.
Yeah.
You know, because hey,
if I miss something too, the last thing, the scripture says, as in the day of Noah, it shall also be the coming of the Son of Man.
That's right. So that time is near, man. We are at war now. So with that, I mean, if anybody got any more scripture, okay. So with that, I'm gonna say all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders. And to you brothers out there that's doing the work and faithful in the truth, keep up the courage. We are almost home.
Shalom.
Shalom.